What's going on, New York Giants fans? You are back with the Random Giants Fan. And I wanted to talk to you guys today because we're getting close to the season. Training camp starts next week. Preseason, we start on the 11th against the Lions. And I feel like we need to take a moment to get hype about the season coming up. There's been so much talk about what's happening with Saquon Barkley, the contract situation. Is Joe Shane offering him a fair deal? Is Saquon Barkley being greedy? Did Daniel Jones take too much? Now I see the Daniel Jones versus Saquon Barkley chatter, and I feel like there is so much to be excited about this upcoming season that we need to put these distractions to the side and focus on what's ahead of us because it's a big season. Now, of course, we want all of our players to be out there healthy, contributing. That's why people are so upset about Saquon, because there's that possibility that he's not going to be out there. And I know that Money Matters podcast that he was on stirred up a lot of controversy because of some of the comments that he made.
I can say fuck you to the Giants. I can say fuck you to my teammates and be like, you want me to show you my worth? You want to show you how valuable I am to the team? I won't show up. I won't play down.
Now, I understand why a lot of people could be upset about that. When you say the phrase, I could say F the Giants, F my players, that does sound like a very selfish, arrogant statement, somebody that doesn't really care about the team. But I watched the interview, and that part, he's postulating about what he could do, what leverage he could have, and pretty much he's saying that's the only leverage that he could have. But if you look a little earlier in that same interview, when he's speaking matter-of-factly about what he's actually going to do, this is what he says.
Like, well, that's what you can't take it personal, because it's all tactics, it's all negotiations to try to convince you to accept the deal that they're giving you. It's like, well, we could tag you twice and you don't hit the open market till you're 28. So it's like that market, where how you're using an analogy, I can't even hit the free agent market for another 2 years because you could tag me twice. So if I do what I gotta do this year, which I plan on doing, they could tag me again. So
now, along with a host of other comments that are positive about him playing for the Giants and him actually going to be there, a lot of that got disregarded because, of course, Saquon Barkley saying F the Giants is a hot topic. It makes a good headline. It makes it very clickable. It gets people in their emotions, and those views are gonna go up, which means money for the people that are putting this kind of content out there. We gotta understand that. But like I said, when he speaks matter-of-factly about what he wants to do, he says that he's gonna do what he has to do, basically saying, I'm gonna be out there and I'm gonna be playing hard. So hopefully he follows through with that. We'll see him at training camp. If we don't see him at training camp, hopefully he's right there at the start of the season and we could roll on. Because like I said, it's a big season for us. We just gave Daniel Jones that contract, so we need to see what we're gonna get out of him. Is he gonna take that next step in the Brian Daboll, Mike Kafka system? Is he gonna be able to utilize those weapons? Darren Waller, is he gonna be effective? Is he gonna be healthy? Because if he can be healthy, that gives Daniel Jones a huge weapon. And we've seen what good tight ends can do for a quarterback. Look at Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews. Look at Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. So you can see that a good tight end can really optimize your quarterback. So I'm hoping that happens. We brought some receivers in. We have to see what's going on there. We hope Evan Neal makes that second-year jump and the offensive line starts to get more complete, because we already got Andrew Thomas on the left side locked down. We don't got to worry about that. Hopefully this year we realize that the right side is locked down, and John Michael Schmitz, hopefully he plays that center position well. And we only really have to worry about guards. And maybe one of our guards steps up and shows us, hey, I can be a decent offensive lineman in the NFL. And you don't have to really worry about that position. We can start filling out other holes on the team going into the next season. So I think that we should all just come to Jesus moment, not worry about things that we can't worry about, and try to get excited for this season that's coming up, because I just hope that we take that leap. We stop being the joke of the NFL like we've been in seasons past. Hopefully that just means that We don't have to focus on the quarterback position anymore. We can focus on everything else, and we become that respectable Giants team that we want. Because that's where the division comes from. When it comes to Daniel Jones being the quarterback, the division isn't just because people want to argue. They're tired of being in the purgatory that the Giants have been in. So some people look at it and say, well, Daniel Jones is our savior. Some people look at it and say Daniel Jones is the one that's going to keep us in that purgatory. But I think at the end of the day, we all want to win. And people's motivations for taking whichever side of the argument, that's where it comes from. So let's focus in on the positive. There's been so much division between Giants Nation for the last 4 years, and we need to come together and have a good year. We need to stick together as fans, stand behind our players, not let outside distractions cause us to feel a kind of way, because that can really take a toll on the team. Let's say Barkley comes in week 1, week 2, and the fans are booing him now. We don't need that. We need us to all be behind all of our players. No matter how you felt about them in the past or this offseason, let's get behind these guys and let's have a good season. Can we do that? But that's really all I wanted to say in this video. I just see the divisions from different Giants groups, podcasts, comment sections, and it's like we're attacking each other. And I just really want us all to come together and stand behind our team for this season, because we do have a lot of positives that we can build on, and we need everybody to be on the same page. But that's gonna do it for this video. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like the video, go ahead and like the video, and don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Until another time, I'll see you guys later.